talking on the gram, not about money, just talk the talk. Snitched on the whole game, cause your ass got caught.
What's up, y'all? Staxs Credit here. How y'all doing this morning? As y'all can see, I'm in one of my purest forms right now. I'm actually getting ready to head out to work. Where I'm at right now, it's about 6:20 a.m. I know this channel is really about credit, but I also want it to be about, I just want to teach y'all some life lessons for real, and just give my input on things. I'm only 20 years old, but I've been through various experiences where I actually have a lot of knowledge, valuable information that I could give to people older than me, my age, and younger. And that's actually one thing that I want to do in my life. I want to be an advocate for at-risk youth in my community. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio, that's a place where a lot of people don't make it to C18. I can't even count on my hands on how many friends that I've lost since ninth grade to gun violence, stabbings, suicides, everything. Cleveland is a very hard place to live in. Only the strong survive, like they say. Today I woke up this morning and I got out of bed. My alarm went off at 5:30 a.m. and I laid back down to maybe around 5:45 because I didn't really want to get out of bed this morning, y'all. But I said to myself, like, all right, man, you want all these nice things. You want, you want to be able to buy your mama a house. You want to buy your little sister a car, your little brother a car. You want to make sure you and your older brother got these businesses going on. Y'all still networking with people out here, getting assets, just getting some valuable information, building bridges with people that's going to take you to the next level. That means you got to put in that work. And, obviously waking up at 5:30 a.m., hitting my 100 push-ups, 100 dips, my 50 squats, 50 calf raises, that's not directly correlating to owning assets and stuff like that. But what that is doing is making me disciplined, and I'm practicing consistency. And those two are some of the main things that you need if you're trying to get to the next level. Whether we're talking about working out, whether we're talking about trying to scale your business to the next level, whatever it is in life, you're going to need some discipline and some consistency to get where you're trying to go. I know you all are probably looking at me like, man, you're 20 years old. What can you really tell me about life? But I have a lot of things that I can actually say. By the time I was 17, I got arrested 3 times. But the last time I got arrested, I caught a felony case, and I was facing up to 4 years as a juvenile, fresh out of high school. I was maybe out of high school for 1 month, facing this time. I never let that stop me, though. I was in my bedroom. This is when I was still living with my mother. I was in my bedroom for maybe about 2 or 3 days, moping around, just, feeling very sad and depressed. I just felt like the world was weighing down on me because, being young, I've always wanted to work in the criminal justice field. And once that happened and I had went to jail that last time, I'm like, man, I'll never be able to work in the criminal justice field. For those of you who ever been through the system, you know that once you're on those papers, it's very hard to get off. They control almost everything going on with your life. They control, if you have a felony, they control if you're able to go get a job certain places, because places will deny you because of your record. Let's say you're trying to go rent an apartment or a house, they will deny you because of your record. This is real things. If you have a felony, you cannot own a firearm, nor can you be around a firearm, nor ammunition, things like that. So, and because I thought I would never be able to work a regular job, I took this online course, and the man's name was, I want to say Tyjon. My friend, one of my good buddies, sent me the course after he bought it. He like, hey man, you should check this out. And it was a e-commerce course, how to build online Shopify stores. So I went through the course. I watched the whole course one time. Then I watched it again and I took notes. Then I watched the whole course again and I watched it again while I was building this website. I then went on to start my own website designing business through Shopify in my room. Now, I was only doing this for maybe 6 months. But during that time frame, I learned a lot of valuable information. But I made around $500-$600. Now that may not seem like a lot because of the time frame. There were days where I had a client reach out to me. We would brainstorm. They give me their ideas, and I go ahead and get that website made for them within 4 hours. They pay me, and then we go from there. There was one day where I actually made $124 in around 3 to 4 hours. And when I did that, I'm like, man, if I can make $124 in 4 hours by sitting on my bed on my computer, what else can I do? Entrepreneurship isn't for everybody. There's nothing wrong with working a 9-to-5 job, clocking in. I work a 9-to-5. Well, I work 7 to 7, but I'm clocking in every day. Just what I do. There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody isn't interested in being an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is not easy. There's days where you won't feel like doing anything. There's days when you might have a client that doesn't pay you. There's days when, just things happen. A lot of people may think, okay, well, I'm tired of working this 8-hour shift. I'm going to become an entrepreneur now so I can work from home. When you're an entrepreneur, even though you're not scheduled to work a certain amount of time, you may end up working 12 hours that day for your business. You're not getting automatically paid for that 12 hours. You just putting this work in and being consistent and disciplined and sticking to the game plan because that's eventually going to get you to the next level. Those of you that heard of Mr. Beast, he's one of the biggest YouTube content creators now. He didn't become famous or start jumping to after around 100 or something videos. Stick to the game plan, keep being consistent, doing what you do. You'll eventually get to where you're trying to go. But all that other stuff, like scrolling Instagram for hours and hours and hours, not taking in any valuable information, just looking for these dopamine hits, that's not going to get you anywhere. You're going to fry your brain doing that. Just smoking weed all day, playing the video games all day. Now, don't get me wrong. You can still go smoke your weed. You can still play your video games. You can hop on a gram real quick, scroll. But when it's time to get down to business, it's time to get down to business. You don't waste your day doing stuff like that because it's meaningless. Let's say you spend time putting in the work. You finish everything that's on your schedule. All right, you chilling now. Go hop on the game for a couple hours because you earn that. If you're in the streets and you watching my video, you don't get paid no money to stand at the gas station all day, bro. Dime Staxs you selling is not making you no real money, bro. Even if you go in a house with $300 that day, you might make $300 that day, $100 the next day, $40 the next day. This is not no consistent work. And then you still have to worry about the gas station owners calling the police on you, the police pulling up, them checking you. What are you going to keep running from the police your whole life? You're a grown-ass man, dude. What you running from the damn police for? Even if you throw 10 bands to the side, your shoebox money or whatever, and let's say you go try to get you an apartment or a house, they're going to want to see where that 10 bands came from. If you can't show them where that 10 bands came from, they're not going to let you in that apartment, buddy. They also want to check your credit score. That's why credit matters. When I moved into my apartment at 18, I was in the process of building my credit, but I didn't actually have an established credit score yet. I was able to pull some strings and still get in there without a cosigner. I'm the primary account holder for everything. I don't have a cosigner or anything. That's another reason why credit is so important. And there's also ways to put your rental history and utilities onto your credit report. You have Boom Pay, and this is not sponsored, but that's a way to put your rent onto your rental onto your credit report. Experian Boost. You can add things like Wi-Fi, your electricity, your gas and water bill, all that to your credit report to broaden your credit file. That's one way to make your credit stronger. So when you go ahead and apply for these products through Navy Fed, Chase Bank, Capital One, they have things to look at. They see that, okay, this person is good with their payment history and they have multiple accounts on their credit. Man, hell yeah, I'll approve them for this. I'll mess with them because I see they're responsible with it. They've been consistent and they're disciplined with paying their stuff. I actually got to hurry up and get ready for work. Y'all, like I said, y'all see me in my purest form. I got the do-rag on, got the chain on. It ain't too much. it's gonna get bigger as y'all keep watching my videos. I got the do-rag on because I didn't even take the do-rag off. I didn't even get to brushing yet. I didn't even it's a lot of stuff that I didn't do yet, y'all, but I wanted to just hop on this camera and talk to y'all and give y'all some of this information, just my input on life. But the main focus of this video, rather if you're 13 years old or you're 55 years old, hell, you could be 85 years old. If you're watching this video, it's never too late to start anything that you've been dreaming about doing. You just have to put in the work. You have to be consistent. You have to be disciplined. If you want something and you work hard enough for it, you're going to get there. That's just how the universe works. Put in the work and you shall receive those blessings. Staxs credit, I'm out of here, y'all.